What is the deal, beautiful people? Listen, y'all haven't seen this handsome face in a week. And that is because um my beautiful co-host went and had a blast on her birthday. So big shout out to her when she gets in here. But let's get to these topics, man. We are going to be talking about everything from the verses to what's going on with this government shutdown, RIP D'Angelo, and then we're gonna take lefts and we're gonna do all of these old extra things. And then by the way, we're gonna hit you with 5 people that you would never listen to politics from. And all of that is gonna happen today on the issue we talk. And I hope that you are ready for it. And as always, take care of yourself and others.
You can catch us on Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, please give us a 5-star review so we can continue to give you the ish that we talk. And now that is out the way, I will not act like I'm on AM fucking radio. What the fuck's the deal? All of you ugly motherfuckers. What's poppin'? I'm here with you. We here together. We gonna make this shit pop.
What's happening, Lindsay? My dog.
Hey, what's going on?
In the building. Listen, this is the issue we talk, y'all. Man, we gave y'all a podcast. We gave y'all a dope podcast with the Authentic Social. I hope y'all tuned into that, man. Shout out to Steve. Shout out to Harold. Shout out to those individuals, man. I hope they skyrocket like a stock market, with whatever they doing. And then we had a chill time. And then we right back at it. But that chill time was a real time because Lindsay got to celebrate in the dopest way. And when I say Lindsay, I talk about the blonde bombshell, the dopest MFer that you ever gonna come across when it comes to just putting her hands in the things that is gonna generate her what she needs to generate. The lady that pushes the bells and the whistles, top dog of them all, even though she's my co-host, she is the creator of this. Without her, you wouldn't know me on the interwebs. So give a round of applause for Lindsay.
Hello, how's it going? How are you today?
All that nice stuff.
Yeah.
All that nice stuff. We didn't get the pleasantries. You can also catch us on Twitch. You can also catch us on TikTok. We on TikTok live right now. Hey, everybody on TikTok. Lindsay, how's your health? How's your wealth? What's been going on? My dad.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm just here. I have the esteemed honor of having hives right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those things can be seasonal.
Really?
Yep. You know how I know?
How?
Because when the temperature drops, you know how your skin, does its own thing, and then you have to always oil it up and make sure. As soon as the temperature starts raising back up again, because I'm oiling my body the whole cold time, now all of a sudden the everything that I was using to keep my body moist is killing my body, and I go into full-blown, full-body hives for about 7 days every time.
Yeah. Like I haven't gotten hives since my 20s, which I'm no longer in.
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Get the fuck out of here.
I know. But yeah, it's been hell. It's been hell week, pretty much.
Oof, nigga, I know.
Yeah. But how's your week been going?
My week has been going actually as much as been going on, my week has been going extremely well on the family side. Um
Mm-hmm.
well on my infrastructure, me, Jazz, and Karen. Um Me and Jazz has just been, I don't know what it is, but I know around this season, like most people have seasonal depression and things like that. And because I teach trauma informed care, I've been completely like open with Jasmine and been trying to make sure that she knows that I'm there for her. And it's been like, it's been good because she's been able to like actually sit down and express things that she thought she shouldn't express.
Mm-hmm.
So I've had a great week of just the acknowledgement of just knowing that uh the that is my person um doesn't have to feel anymore that she has to hold things back from me.
Yeah.
So for that, whatever been going on through this week, that has been, or period, this whole month, that has been like super dope. You know what I'm saying, I've been able to like brush things off um and have a good time. And I hope I don't sound like a black militant when I say this, but I remember it was a lady in the 70s. I can't remember her name right now, but uh, she had said something that a lot of people thought was controversial, and she was like, um, my man need to lie to me. And people like, man, what do you mean? And she was like, no, lie to me like you lie to that white man when you come to work. You be tired, you be upset, you be having a lot of things, and that white man come to you, you look up and you smile and you say everything is cool. You need to start lying to me like you lie to that white man. And so I haven't been lying to her,
Yeah.
but I've treated her like I treat everybody at my job. I treat everybody with a Coke and a smile. I don't come home and I don't be tired. And then when I see something is going on with you, I try to address it and see what I can do to help. And I've been doing that for the past month, um, because I'm one of those people that I realize like when I'm at a certain place, I know how to turn things on, but when I'm at home, I turn things off. And sometimes that affects the family base. And so now I know how to turn it on all day until I get them to sleep. And
Mm-hmm.
then I turn it off and I can compress.
Okay. So has that been effective?
That has been 100% effective. I don't know what Jasmine will have to have more insight to talk about it, but for me, um, to get those things that she didn't want to say to me out and actually talk about it makes me know that it's working,
Okay.
because I didn't know she was holding back certain things.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
That was a long rant, but you know, it is what it is.
no. That's what we're here for. But definitely keep us updated on that because I would love to know how that turns out.
Oh yeah, I'm telling you, you know, most people say like this shit you see on the interwebs is weird. Most people you say is like, oh, you got to do this, and sometimes you got to be on this side and don't tell your left hand what your right hand is doing. I've been telling everything all the time. And that's one thing she said, like, you usually don't even talk about things when you come home from work.
Hmm.
No, now we be sitting having whole conversations.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even in that, and I realized because she said that, like, sometimes I get into it where I'll get to talking and things that I think is normal to me or
Hmm.
traumatic events to her. And it's like, oh, I didn't even know that. She's like, no, that's a trauma. Like
Yeah.
she like sometimes I don't say nothing to you because I be thinking, oh well, shit, I just did this, but you just like
Hmm.
had a whole ordeal, and I'm like, oh no, feel free to say that. Like now I realize like, oh, certain shit, like I can tell you, but I can't tell you the meat and potatoes and not like that because I want to tell you everything, but I don't want it to seem like a trauma.
Yeah.
Because this is something that I just lived through or something that I've been through when I was growing up. I'm not trying to downplay your life at all. And she'll let me know, like, sometimes I don't say nothing because I'll be like, what is the little things that I went through compared to what you fucking just went through? And I'm like, that's not fair to you. And I'm sorry that you thought that. Like, like, no, like I want whatever you went. If that's trauma to you, I want to hear that, and I want to be there to help you and support you through it. I don't want to be the one trauma dumping on you.
Yeah. And I get that. And you want to make sure that no matter how big or small you feel that person's trauma is, that they're being heard.
Exactly.
And you're creating a safe space.
Exactly. I'm like, nah, don't never be afraid to say nothing to me. She just be like, sometimes I don't be want to say nothing because, dude, like, you done live some shit and then you done been through some shit and then you go through shit at your job. And she like, sometimes I be thinking my little shit ain't it. I'm like, none of your shit is little shit. Like, don't ever think that. Like, and I'm sorry. And again, to the interwebs, I'll tell you the honest to God truth. I told her I'm sorry for even making you feel that way. Like, no, I would never do that. Like, that's not my intentions. I want you. I thought I was talking to you, just expressing, but I didn't even know that what I was talking about is trauma because it's just something that I lived through. So I didn't think it was a problem. Now I realize now, like, sometimes it's a problem because some people that don't live through it. Now they start to be so much empathetic about it. They forget that their shit is real. Like, and at one point she forgot that her shit was real. And like, no, it's real. And you need to tell me. Like, I'll stop everything that I'm talking about to listen to your traumas. Or listen to things that you worry about. And you know what I'm saying? And I don't have to I'll always have a solution, but I do have to have an ear to listen.
Yeah. Like I said, it's creating that safe space. And everybody can't do that. Everybody's not able to do that. And some people refuse to do that.
You're right.
So, yeah. But yeah. So while we're going down.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Keep on going down. Unfortunately, because we've been gone for a couple of weeks, a couple of things have gone on since we've been gone. One of the things is the passing of singer D'Angelo. So we do want to send our condolences to D'Angelo's family and rest in peace to D'Angelo.
For sure. Man, for sure.
Yeah, so he passed away a few days ago, and it's been several days ago. Yeah, he was 51. He was battling cancer. And yeah, he was just 51. And I believe it was pancreatic cancer that he had. And it was a battle that unfortunately he lost. And it was a private battle because the general public did not know that he had cancer. So we all know that he had a son with Angie Stone. And unfortunately, several months ago, we lost Angie Stone. So say an extra prayer for their child, because he has lost both his parents in this year.
Dude.
And nothing can prepare you for that. So, yeah. Yeah. Is there anything you would like to say?
Man, it's a lot. And it's not me being on no extra. This is me just being quite honest. D'Angelo, dude, rest in peace. I'm not a pastor. I don't be in no extra or anything. But I will say, I hope you got a mansion in heaven that is gold paved and got all of your hit records playing. And Angie Stone is in there making you bacon, shaking that ass. You know, you like Angie for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta be honest, man. We gotta be totally honest. Angie, everybody want to talk about Angie Stone, but at one point, Angie Stone was just thick. She had a fat face. She was just thick. May God give Angie Stone back that thick, and she's shaking ass, making pancakes and bacon in that mansion of yours.
Lord have mercy.
Listen.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I again, like I said, I'm not being on no extra. I just best for you and your afterlife, my G. I want you to wake up in that body from the Untitled video, and I want you to enjoy eternity to the best of your abilities. So when your kids get up there, they know that you are proud and you set us and you made sure that they didn't want for nothing. You know, that's all I'm gonna say about that. And then I will say this for me, D'Angelo, you provided a lane for me in Neo Soul to actually not only love Black people, but think Black people were geniuses. A lot of y'all don't know what it is to be a part of that Neo Soul era.
Yeah.
Me
That's
being a
definitely
part
a time to be alive.
And from a young man, I'm talking about 12, 13, and to now, dude, one of the best transitions in your life that you don't even know. Like, everybody want to talk about alternative rock. Neo Soul is something that should not ever die. It lets you know that you don't have to be typecast into a certain characteristic when it comes to being Black and soulful. And you helped skyrocket that genre, and I got to love you for it. This is a great loss, because how many people you could have taught to still keep this legacy alive would have been phenomenal.
Yeah. Ditto. Yeah.
I was about to say, did I lose you in the beginning?
No.
Okay.
No. I mean, almost, but no.
Just saying, like,
yeah. But yeah, rest in peace to Mr. D'Angelo. So, yeah. So, yeah. So a little bit about what I did. I went to see Chris Brown at his last show for Breezy Bowl in New Orleans. And it was amazing. Chris Brown is the GOAT.
he's a GOAT. Don't say is the GOAT. He's a GOAT.
I like saying the GOAT. But
okay, so how is he the GOAT?
Because that man microphone be on throughout a whole 3-hour performance.
Does Usher's not either?
No.
Usher's mic don't be on?
Usher's mic be on.
Okay, I was about to say, hold on.
Yeah. But I mean, when I say the GOAT, that doesn't mean the one and only GOAT. Just the GOAT. He's the GOAT.
Just say he's a GOAT.
I like saying the.
And stop saying the.
Anyway, yes, Chris Brown is the GOAT. There you go.
The go. I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
I'm just saying, like, we
Yeah.
got, I'm talking about, man, we
Yeah.
come from the generation of
Yeah.
pure.
Right. 100%.
You got
100%.
your saturation, but we
Yeah.
come from the generation, we know pure. He's
Mhm.
a pure
Yeah. Yeah.
talent.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Pure talent.
Yeah. He and like the little breaks that they had, he didn't even take all them breaks. Like one of the breaks, it was him coming back out. It just was with no choreography. Like he was still singing with no choreography. This is just what it was. And then with it being the last show, he brought out Bow Wow. So they sung Shorty Like Mine. And then he brought out Sexy Red. Now him and Sexy Red don't have a song together, but he was out there kicking it.
Still, that's
Yeah.
still dope.
Mm-hmm. So,
shout out to Sexy Red. I told y'all before, I'll say it all the time. It will not be any Missouri slander on my podcast.
Yeah. You know, Sexy Red is Sexy Red. His opening acts was Bryson Tiller and Janae Aiko. Totally missed Bryson. I had to ask the lady next to me. I was like, did Bryson already come out? Because by the time Janae Aiko got done, it was like 8 o'clock. Like it started at 7. And by the time she got done, it was 8 o'clock. And Chris was on stage by 8:22. They was not playing. I probably left. Well, it probably was over at like 11:30. So, yeah.
Yeah. Chris was like, this Coke about to run out. Run this up.
Right. Hey, yo.
Hey. How much we got left? We got about we got a half ounce left, Chris. All right. All right, come on. That's why I wasn't no more intermission. I'm about to go out there and do a backflip and sing. We gotta wrap this shit up, nigga.
Right. If y'all don't hook up these strings right now, I gotta fly.
Let's get this.
Right.
Come on, man. I'm not about to do no New Orleans dope. That New Orleans dope be having niggas look funny.
Right.
I ain't about to do that.
Right.
We better wrap this shit up. I'm about to go back to Cali.
Right. I need my pure.
Shit.
Right. I need my
grade
A.
Yeah. Don't give me no baking soda shit. I'll fuck around and punch one of you niggas. You know I'm crazy for real. Right? Don't get this light skin shit. Don't get this shit fucked up. Remember, I fucked that bitch up. Don't get this shit twisted. Let's wrap this up.
Right. Look at me now. Hey. So yeah, it was an amazing show. The last show of the tour. So I'm just looking forward to the next tour. So, shout out to Chris Brown. I know this ain't on the docket, but after he concluded or whatever, he gave Bryson Tiller a Lamborghini. And not at the show, but just period. And Kevin McCall commented on it, alluded to him having sexual relations with Chris. Yeah. And then he did a podcast where he talked about him having an EBT card now, and he just wanting $25,000 from Chris. So apparently,
the songs that he owe Chris.
Yeah, and apparently, they've been having this ongoing battle back and forth about him owing Kevin McCall money. So I haven't been following closely because I don't care that much, but it has been circulating, which leads us to our next story. Excuse me. Food stamps. Food stamps are ending November 1st if we continue to be in a government shutdown. A lot of people have taken to social media to discuss this matter. A lot of them are airing out their grievances about how they um, don't know how they're going to feed their families because the food stamps are ending. Um, some of them have made very disgusting videos, in my opinion. They have made these videos basically saying that they are owed these food stamps and we better give them their food stamps. This one lady had the nerve to say out of her soup coolers, the taxpayers owe her this money. And if all her followers don't give her 50 cents each, she's going to block them. Yeah. So, um, there's a lot of people that, have also said that they're going to be stealing out of the stores, more specifically Walmart.
No,
So,
you're not.
um,
In my short voice, no, you're not.
no,
No, you're
that's
not.
that's what they're
I don't
saying.
think you know how much they pay for police to be there. No, you're not.
That's one thing. But yeah. So, that's led to people that work in retail to come out and make videos and be like, y'all kind of putting us in danger, doing this, and y'all having us at risk of losing our jobs if we see y'all and don't say nothing. So you're kind of like putting us in a fucked up situation. So yeah, don't do that. Um, I saw just one video of this one girl that was like, if you work in retail and you see somebody stealing food and you tell on them, you deserve to die. Girl, what?
That's being called a mandated reporter, y'all. And if you ever had a job, you are a mandated reporter. That means
Yeah.
when you see it, you need to say something.
Right. Like it's kind of your job to do that. Now, I'm not gonna stand in between you and the door. That's not what I'm gonna do.
I'm not.
But I will be like, hey, let's not do this. Let's think of another way to get to the finish line. But stealing, it's not what you want to do. So yeah, but it's like, yeah, like you get it, people need food. But in the same breath, I need my job. And I'm at risk of losing my job if I watch you and don't say something at the very least. You know what I mean? So it's like you want people to give a fuck about you losing your food stamps, but you're not giving a fuck about these people and their jobs. Then you have the people who think this is funny and think that this is something that's positive with people losing their food stamps because they feel like they're getting over on the system, this and the third. Yeah, unfortunately, there's people that get over on the system, sure, but there are people that really do need those food stamps and are really out here struggling. You know, it's not just the quote unquote welfare queen that get food stamps. The majority of people that get food stamps are children. They can't just go out here and get a job. You know what I mean? Um, and then, there's people that actually do work and still get food stamps because maybe they're working a job that doesn't pay a lot, or doesn't pay enough for the mouths that they got to feed. It's a rabbit hole when you get to talking about, public assistance in whatever form it comes in or whatever, but the fact that this is caused by a government shutdown and they keep fucking voting and the vote never goes through is mad annoying, to say the least. I mean, I'm affected by it personally, so yeah. I'm not a food stamp recipient. Shit, I wish I would. I think a lot of us wish we were, but
For real.
Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, this is going on, and a lot of people are affected. A lot of people have been working without being paid. That's an argument in itself. Um, and now this food stamp shit is about to happen next Saturday. So, hopefully, you know, this next week they can vote. They can come to some type of agreement to where they vote and we open the government back up and we can go back to work and people can get their food stamps accordingly and this won't be an issue. But it just does not look good so far. As of right now, it's the second longest shutdown. The longest one I think was like 35 days
Yep.
in Trump's first term. So yeah, I think they're trying to go for a record. That's what it's looking like to me. But what are your thoughts?
So my thoughts are this, because you have a lot of people on the interwebs that are going to say whatever. Um, I'm with you 100%. The people that think that food stamps are owed to them, um, I think that you were just used to working a system that doesn't work for you.
Mm-hmm.
The people that laugh and think it's funny, government shutdowns trickle down to all businesses. Don't ever get it twisted.
Right.
So if you're laughing because you're an entrepreneur and you got everything that you want and all that, just for everybody, excuse me, just for everybody that doesn't know, certain things that you were getting and you were cool, it's gonna slowly but surely start affecting you. So everybody that thought it was funny, um, the terrorist is real. So all of y'all laughing because y'all cool and y'all got this and you got your own company and I do this and I do that. It's gonna fuck you up when they raise those prices, and it's really gonna fuck you up if this continues long enough. When they just say, "Oh no, we that the portion of the government that ran that is not funded anymore, so they don't run it now, and so now you don't have inventory." So you gotta understand that this is bigger than what you think it is. So don't laugh at it.
Yeah.
I am personally affected by this. And the reason why I'm personally affected by this is because I have family that work in government. I have family that is on food stamps. I have nieces and nephews on Medicare. You think it stops at food stamps?
Right.
You out of your rabbit ass mind. Now I have people that I know and I love, including myself. It's like if push comes to shove, then I'm going to end up taking a big cut because I have to put certain people on my insurance. Y'all don't know, or I ain't going to say y'all because some of y'all know, but the majority of the people that are laughing and joking and saying that this is owed to them, you don't know what it is to be a taxpayer. Two, you don't know what it is to actually take care of people. You are listening to people that are talking from a selfish outcome. I bet you, unless they were like, quote unquote, and I want to put my quotes in there because I don't want to make it seem like that's the demographic. Unless they're quote unquote white stay-at-home mothers or quote unquote entrepreneurial white individuals, these are the people that don't think they're affected, but you are going to be affected as well. So stop thinking like that. I've been sitting up, I promise you, with this whole situation, I've been trying to figure out how to make sure that my family is secure. So I've been going through sleepless nights, just to be quite honest, because I've been paying close attention to this shutdown.
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure that not only I'm good, my sister good, my nieces are good, my nephews are good. Things you don't know how much it affects everybody in a diaspora.
Yeah.
And that diaspora has everything to do, and it has nothing to do with color. It has everything to do with middle class and poor class. You know, but people don't think about that. Nobody thinks about the long game. They always think about right now, and that's the problem. I tell people all the time, I tell Jasmine, stop thinking about right now. You want to do something right now. What we gonna do next month? Well, I don't know. Yeah, that's why. That's what I think about.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
So
Yeah.
we got to stop doing that. With this government shutdown, only thing I would try to say to not be disrespectful is I'm gonna piggyback off you. I don't y'all trying to set a record. Y'all trying to be that kind of like we're holding out for the Democrats. It ain't the Democrats. It's all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
It is every last one of y'all. Stop making it one party's fault that this is lasting this long.
Yeah.
It's literally all of y'all that are making it last this long. And y'all not giving a fuck about the people, and that's the problem. Like, it's the Democrats' fault. Then why ain't y'all really having a sit down and making a compromise to help the people?
Yeah. And that's the thing. I feel like it's kind of like a who's gonna fold type of game that they're on, you know. And some of them, because it's going so far and it's going so long that there's been a couple of Democrats that have been, voting so that the government can just open back up, but it's not enough votes for it to win, because they've even tried to vote on a budget just to get us to the middle of November, and it's not going through. And then they're saying like, okay, we may need the president's assistance on this, but he's refusing to meet with the Democrats until after the government back after the government opens back up. So, yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating because we're getting to the part where we're about to start missing checks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And next week is the first of the month. A lot of people got to pay mortgages and rent on the first of the month. And you know, it's a lot of people's only job.
It's shutting everything down.
Mm-hmm.
When I say it's shutting everything down, again, I want to trickle to the people who was laughing and joking. If you lose your job tomorrow, my God, and you happen to look up and find another job on Monday, you know why you're not getting that job? Because the people that do fingerprints ain't getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
And so that is shut down.
Yeah.
So you ain't even going to be able to get that job because you can't get fingerprinted for that job. Like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm telling y'all. Like,
yeah, there's a lot of things. And then like there's certain jobs that are considered essential. So they're making those people work without getting paid. So it's already bad enough that a lot of us are not working right now. But it makes matters even worse if a lot of us were considered essential and still had to go into work every day, like air traffic control, like TSA. Those are government jobs that they are essential. Those people have to still go to work. Those people will not be getting a paycheck.
but they
And it's
still
been
got to
and they still
Go
got
to
to go
work.
to work. So, and a lot of people are not getting paid what they're worth. So they're living paycheck to paycheck. And so if you're living paycheck to paycheck, how the hell you going to get to work? Because you needed that check for the gas to get you to work
Or the
or
Uber.
for the fare. Right. Right. Exactly. So it's like, yeah. And then they're going back and forth on if those people should still get paid or not. And then you get people talking about the military, like military is essential. So they're not, you can't just like go home from the military, you know what I mean?
Nah,
So
you
yeah,
you
like
stuck wherever you at, not getting paid.
not getting paid.
But it's supposed to be protecting the country. Then ain't
Yeah,
gonna pay you.
they ain't gonna pay you. And then they've been really going back and forth about the military getting paid. And supposedly those are the essential employees that are gonna get paid. But I mean, who's to say? Because everybody's not supposed to get paid. So yeah, yeah. Like I'm used to every other Saturday morning waking up having my paycheck. My paycheck's not gonna be there.
It's just
And yeah, like, a lot of us are affected by this, you know.
100%.
And yeah, and it's not because we did not want to work. There's nobody that I knew that wanted to go home without pay. Everybody I know wanted to work, you know. But here we are, you
It's
know.
it's the whole purpose of what I thought. I ain't gonna say we, but what I thought the government was supposed to do is take
Mhm.
care of the United States of America.
Mhm.
And right now, we're seeing that they're not trying to focus on taking care of the United States of America. Again, like I said, this affects me deeply as far as my family is concerned, outside family and in-home family, just to
Mhm.
keep it a beam with everybody because I don't want to pull no punches and lie. Like this is if this continues to next week, I have family that I know that I have to take care of.
Yeah.
And I don't think y'all see me on the interwebs. I don't have it,
Man.
but I know that it's certain things that's gonna happen. Case in
Yeah.
point, I have a family member whose son accidentally, he just wasn't paying attention, left the freezer door open, the deep freezer door open, and all the food all out.
Mm. Damn.
Um, this individual happens to live off food stamps. If don't no food stamps come in, they're screwed. And so
Yeah.
I have to make sure that they're eating.
Yeah.
And I know I have to do because it's my responsibility as a man. I'm the youngest in my family, but I was always the most responsible in my family.
Hmm.
So these are things that they always fall back on me with.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is this is affecting me more than these niggas that are laughing think about.
Yeah. And then another thing that a lot of people don't think about is the mental health of people that's going through this. Like, you have a lot of people where, I mean, that's their only job and they're not going to get paid. And it may not be the best paying job. So they may be living paycheck to paycheck. And how can you live paycheck to paycheck without a paycheck? Like, kind of how paycheck to paycheck works,
Works.
you know? And yeah, like that's going to take a toll on their mental health. and then they're gonna be coming to my day job. So,
Even speaking of that,
yeah.
because that's the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I can talk for hours about this, but I'll end it at this, because this is my bread and butter. This is your day job. This is literally my bread and butter in this field.
Mm-hmm.
This government shutdown affects them. They're not, some of these state funded spots and even for profit spots are losing money because they only reserve for 1 month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That money's gone, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
and then another thing, we have a lot of food banks and food pantries and stuff like that, and those are great options. However, with those options, some of those are funded by the government, and guess what will not be funded come November 1st?
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, I'm like, we got to try to get the word out. Y'all kind of like, if y'all gonna need help by the first, y'all kind of need to hit up these food pantries and stuff like that before the first, because they may not have the food. Once you realize that your food stamps are in fact not coming in, and you may need a food pantry or two, they may not be there to assist. So like, this is affecting a lot of people.
So I'm gonna go dark because I'm gonna be in my dark Vader voice when I say this.
Yeah.
Let the people starve. They will come crawling back to you.
Mm.
All of them will eat off the trough of whatever we say. That is exactly what they're doing to us.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they're doing to us. They're going to have us feuding. They're going to have us fighting, saying it's this person's fault, this party's fault, this party's fault. And then somebody's going to come and offer you crumbs, and you're going to eat that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to deal with whatever repercussions with it because your babies had to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And you ain't going to have a problem with it because that's how the Senate runs.
Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. I mean, you definitely went dark.
Yeah. I'm just keeping it 100.
But that's some real shit, because I'm like I said earlier, it just seems like they trying to wait it out. And it's looking like that's what they are legit trying to do, because it's going to get to the part where they're going to be really desperate and be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck about what's in this bill. Just get the government back open.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And what they're fighting about is healthcare premiums, which is another thing that will trickle down to us if they get the raising the fucking premiums. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm affected either way. Like, I want my money, so I want the government open. But in the same breath, I don't want my premium to skyrocket, because I gotta have insurance. I pay a lot. I don't want to have to pay that much more.
So,
and
I'll tell the interwebs this, and I'm sorry to cut you off.
You good?
But I'll say this: start paying attention to the medications. This is one thing that I did. I can't say I've been doing this whole week, but at least since Wednesday, I've been paying attention to pharmaceutical companies. One thing I will say is, if you've never invested in anything, don't invest blindly. Start listening to CNBC. Start really paying attention to the medical part of it and seeing who is making what and invest in that. The reason why I tell everybody to do that, because I don't know what to invest in, so I've been really paying attention. Once you get a format of it, start investing in that because you know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Is there? It is going to be a pharmaceutical company that is going to let's say, for instance, because I want to give everybody a cheat code. And if you get it before me, kudos to you. Just don't do people wrong. You're going to find some of these pharmaceutical companies can be bought if you got a little bit of money on some like maybe 50, 70 grand. And if you buy and if this is a pharmaceutical company, say for instance, diabetes, they make certain things for diabetes, but they under foreclosure because of what's been going on. You can put your money in there and you can buy it, and then as soon as everything opens the fuck back up and everything is fine, then you can raise the price. It was a young man that did this shit a couple of years ago. I don't think people pay attention to. He owned like 3 medications, and he raised those prices from like $3 or $4 or maybe $20. He raised them shits all the way up to 1,000, and he ate off of it.
Yeah,
and I ain't saying
people
that's what you're
hated
supposed
him
to do,
for that
to the people. Yeah, I ain't saying that's what you're supposed to do for the people. Yeah, you're gonna raise it up because you want to make a profit, but you don't do nothing to hurt anybody. He did things to hurt people.
Yeah.
But this, if you got a little bit of money, this is the time that you do the same shit that he did. Because that's what he bought these pharmaceutical companies, and then when everything got back on top, he skyrocketed that shit up damn near 300%.
Yep. Shoot.
And
And it was like cancer meds, AIDS meds. Yeah. And had the nerve to buy I think it was a Lamborghini, and told everybody that the Carter 5 was in it before the Carter 5 was released, and because it was highly anticipated for years. Like, but I digress.
Well, I mean, he also bought the Wu-Tang album.
Yeah,
and
he
refused
did.
to release
That $1 million album. He sure did.
And he refused to release it.
He did a lot of things. I think he ended up going to jail. They've had
he went to jail for that. What he was doing was frauding people. But that's the thing about it. Even by the time, if he's out of jail now, or even if he's still in jail, they gonna only give him a fine. He's still gonna go home to millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, I remember that shit. They hated his guts for that. But he did interviews, and he had a lot of words for the reason why he was doing it. And then he also talked about how he gave away a lot of the medication. But it still wasn't a good look.
That's fine. I mean, it's cool. You give away all the medication, or give away some of the medication to a nigga like Charlie Sheen, but meanwhile, the mother of 3 that got raped didn't ask for AIDS. Now she got to pay $800 for some shit to make sure that she goes out and works for her children. It's asinine to me.
It's crazy. But yeah, I think that might be as low as we go today. That was pretty fucking low.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, the lefts that we took were dark. We went down a dark alley with nothing but heroin addicts and motherfucking pen.
We went down Skid Row when the power's out.
Man.
All right. So, on to lighter things. Top 5. We have a top 5.
Top 5.
Not that you included the top 5. Listen, I'm not computer savvy. You're gonna have to do these rules and these games. How we play this, I want to be a better podcaster.
So we have a top 5. We have Versuz that is coming on tomorrow at Complex Con. It is the return of Versuz. It is No Limit versus Cash Money. It will be live. Yeah, it will be live. Believe it starts at 7:00 Central. It will be streamed live on Apple Music. I'm sure it'll be streamed live on Instagram as well. But yeah, it's returning to Apple Music, and they're calling it a celebration more than anything. But we all know it's a versus, and we're gonna need winners and losers. We've already discussed a couple weeks ago who we feel. It got a little hostile. But
yeah,
I'm still standing on No Limit winning.
I guess.
Yes. So people have been making playlists, playlists have been a little off, but for the most part, the playlists have been hitting. And out of all the songs that they can choose to play, because No Limit has a catalog out of this world. Right. So does Cash Money. But out of all the songs, what is your top 5 that you expect to hear tomorrow?
Okay. Top 5 that I expect to hear. Off the flip from Cash Money has got to be Ice Cream Man.
From Cash Money?
From No Limit.
Okay.
From No Limit, Ice Cream Man. You gotta play Ice Cream Man. That's what started everything moving. After Ice Cream Man, I gotta hear, and it could be through songs and whatever, but how you do that there? After that, off the flip, I want to hear Down for My Niggas. It's Down for My Niggas with C Murder and Snoop. One of the best songs I've ever heard in my life. I ain't even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Piggybacking off of that, we gotta go with Snoop again, because Snoop is a fucking No Limit general at this point. We gotta hear Bitch Please. And then you gotta hear Make Them Say, na 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 na. Now, there's a bunch of other songs I can mention.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my top 5 from there.
Okay.
From Cash Money, off the flip, number 1. Cash Money taking over for the 99 and the 2000.
Back that ass up.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't have to mention it. You knew it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to hear Bling Bling.
Okay.
I want to hear Bling Bling.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I also want to hear Hot Girl. Give me a project, bitch. Give me a hood rap, bitch. One that don't give no fuck and say she took that dick. And I want to hear, you got that big body Benz, huh?
It's you that can't keep old lady because you keep fucking her friends, huh?
Listen.
You gotta go to court, huh? You want to serve subpoena for child support, huh? That what that nerve, huh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You keep your body clean, huh?
Mm-hmm. You wear tight your bone jeans, huh? Some of your partners dope fiends, huh?
You don't really want to fuck with them niggas, huh? You stuck with them niggas, huh? You grew up with them niggas, huh?
Baby jizz. Honey Glock on fire, man. G. To the moment you expire, you know what it is. Make nothing
Make
out of
something out
nothing.
of nothing, you handle your
None your
biz.
biz.
And don't
And
be
don't be
crying and be
crying and
suffering.
suffering.
Listen, I live that song every goddamn day. Now, and it's I'm a Cash Money fan more than I'm a No Limit fan. So now, one, I'm gonna say my last one is gonna be, of course, I eat, sleep, shit, and talk rap. You see that 98
And
was
when
say
they
this
played this on
really a
TV, I
fault.
bought that. As a
As a
felony,
felony charges, a
charges to
fault
fault
that
that.
got
This
sentenced
ain't
over
no
term, but
return, but
still was
still was
brought back.
brought back. Niggas
Niggas threw some shots at me, but what do y'all call that? Listen,
Yeah.
that's got to be played.
Okay.
Now, I didn't have honorable mentions for No Limit, and there's no disrespect to No Limit when I say that, because No Limit is a powerhouse. I'm talking about shout out to everybody in No Limit, from Master P all the way to Court Dog. Shout out to Court Dog. I'm talking about Kansas City grown, dope artist, dope entrepreneur.
He was No Limit?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I only
Yeah.
started hearing about him recently, so I didn't.
Court Dog.
Yeah.
I've been knowing about Court Dog ever since the 90s. Court Dog signed to No Limit in the 90s when he was like 18 years old.
Okay. That's what's
Real
up.
life. Real life. Court Dog has been in the trenches with No Limit, and he did it because he did the grind. You know, it wasn't the interwebs or anything. That nigga was making phone calls.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to that. But my honorable mentions has got to be damn near every Lil Wayne Carter album that existed. Listen, we got to go a Millie off the flip. We got to go a Lollipop off the flip. You want to hear?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We got to go. Oh, shit. I mean, ever had a love? Got to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to do that. You got to be on that shit. And then you got to have Gator boots with the trumped out Gucci shoes. Ain't got no job, but I'm still fly. I'm still fly.
Pay my rent, cause all
My money spent. Listen, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. Like, I'm not
definitely gonna enjoy the ride.
I grew up in the Midwest, but dude, No Limit had their reign, and it was shit I bopped to. It was shit I loved, but it was something about Cash Money that I gravitated to more. I think that it was more of something that that was closer to me than what No Limit was.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What I think is going on with the whole, like, who do you pick and stuff like that, because it seemed like people, not you, but it just seemed like a lot of people have been going extra hard against No Limit when they pick Cash Money. And it's like, do y'all forget the reign that No Limit had?
Right.
And do y'all forget that Master P actually can rap? And he used to say some hard ass shit. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of irritates me when I hear certain people talk about this Versuz. Like, me personally, I'm not listening to nobody that was born in 1990 and later. I'm not listening to nobody that lives in the Eastern time zone. I'm not gonna do it at all. Like,
I'll raise you one and
mm-hmm.
say this. If you are an individual that was born not in New Orleans, but if you were born in any other city and you were born in a timeline of 70 to 81, for you to say Cash Money is better than No Limit, you out of your fucking mind. That was your time frame, my
That
nigga.
was your time.
That was your fucking time
That's
frame.
when you shined. That's absolutely when you shined. And then for this to be a fair fight for me, I say as far as Cash Money is concerned, I would be okay if they don't consider anything past the first Carter. Like the first Carter is the stop. So we no Nicki, no Drake, no Carter 2 thereafter.
And you could do that, and it would still be.
It would still be a fair. It would still be a fair one.
Shit, it's still unfair to me if you just stop at the Carter 1.
Mm-hmm.
It's still unfair to me.
You think it's still unfair?
It's still unfair to me because, and the only reason why I say this is because Lil Wayne is the reason why New Orleans, and as much as everybody want to talk about it, just to be quite fair, Lil Wayne Carter 1 is the reason why New Orleans transcended.
I agree. Like with the first Carter, Lil Wayne put Louisiana period, not just New Orleans. He put Louisiana period on his back. Because let's be clear, if it wasn't for Lil Wayne and his transition with the Carters and thereafter, Cash Money would have saw the same fate that No Limit saw.
Exactly.
Because they were literally on that road.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And people wasn't really looking at Wayne like that until the Carter 2. Let's be clear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because
people wasn't. I was.
Yeah, but
I was like, oh
people,
shit, this is not about to be something.
Yeah. Right. But what I'm saying is that when the first Carter came out, people was like looking like how they looked at Lil Wayne with the other Lil Wayne albums.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People weren't necessarily on to the Squad Up mixtapes that he was doing in the group and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like they wasn't really on him at that point to where they're on him now.
Yep.
They didn't really start looking at him as a lyricist until the Carter 2. So when they saw that the Carter 2 was hitting like it was, then they went back to the first
double
Carter.
back. Yeah. Most people that wasn't Wayne fans did. They did have to double back.
Yeah.
I remember motherfuckers.
Right.
I remember motherfuckers like, you listen to Lil Wayne? I'm like, bro, you ain't listening to none of these Squad Up things?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the Squad Up shit. I had The Block Is Hot and Lights Out. You know what I'm saying? Like, and people weren't really like, people was not really fucking with Cash Money, period, when Lights Out came out.
Like, man, listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Lights Out was one of the, and before he developed the swag that he had, Lights Out was one of the dopest albums. I ain't even gonna lie. For out south music or down south, because you know I'm from Kansas City, so I say out south. But
yeah,
for down south music, because that was actually a heartfelt album. Like Lights Out was definitely something that was like really dope. That was his second album. He really put his all in that album.
Mm-hmm.
He could say, I didn't give a fuck. Like, you gave a complete fuck about that album.
Yeah.
Because you didn't want to go through that sophomore jinx.
Right. And then he was technically an adult now. So at this point, he can curse.
I can curse.
Yeah.
I can say what I want to say.
Right.
So Lights Out was now The Block Is Hot. Don't get me wrong.
I love The Block Is Hot. Loved it.
The Block Is Hot is the dopest shit in the world. Shout out to Maurice Green, nigga.
Why are we shouting out Maurice Green?
Because film shoot up the block like Maurice Green. Film it.
Yeah, okay.
Shout out to Maurice Green for that.
Kansas City, Kansas on.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Shout out to that. And you know, I don't shout out Kansas much.
Right.
Shout out to Maurice Green though.
Yeah.
But
right.
Cool. Even saying that, dude, fuck the world.
Oh yeah.
The Block is Hot is one of the most heartfelt songs you are ever going to feel from anybody. And he was a kid when he did that. Y'all can say what y'all want about Lil Wayne, but everybody in their motherfucking mama love Fuck the World when you hear it.
Yes, absolutely. Everybody has felt like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't curse, but in this verse, man,
Nigga,
fuck
the world.
I lost my father to the gun and made
raised a little girl.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, but you know, coming back, you know, I had to get on my soapbox a little bit, but top 5 that I expect to hear. Now, this is not necessarily my top 5, these are just top 5s I expect to hear. As far as Cash Money is concerned, I do expect to hear Back That Ass Up. That's kind of a given. I expect to hear Number One Stunner.
Yeah,
I definitely expect to hear Number One Stunner. I expect to hear Cash Money is an Army.
Cash Money is an Army, better yet a Navy.
That's 3, right? I expect to hear Go DJ.
Go DJ, you gotta hear that.
Yeah. And I expect to hear Drag 'Em from the River.
You expect to hear Drag 'Em from the River?
I expect to hear it.
It's gonna happen.
I better hear it. If I don't hear it, they will be getting a letter. But no, I do expect to hear Drag 'Em from the River.
So even with you saying that, if they play Drag 'Em in the River, I want them to. I want them to start. I want them to deep dive into, because you know you can have guests. I want them to deep dive into Cash Money, and I want them to play Juvenile and Bun B's verse, or Juvenile and Bun B's song, "Coming to Get You."
Okay.
Niggas, they coming to get you. You better grab your straps when these motherfuckers hit you, niggas. Just because I want to see Bun B on stage, actually saying it's safer to choke a bitch with a jumper cable and slap her with a coffee table. Like, I don't know how in the fuck you made that rhyme, my nigga, but that was one of the dopest bars I ever heard in my life to this day. Till this day.
Wow.
Bun B has always been a phenomenal lyricist. I'm talking about everything he do. It's my opinion. Again, I tell everybody all day, argue with your mama, not me. Bun B is one of the dopest lyricists I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah.
And that bar right there is always something that I keep in my head, because I'm like, that was one of the dumbest, dopest bars I ever heard in my life.
You know, Bun B will say some shit where you be like, nigga.
Yeah.
Cause like when he said a bitch get smacked in the face with a pile of mo, cause a nigga get thrown. Like,
yeah.
What?
Dude, no. Man, people get so sick on how Bun B is lyrically beating the shit out of most of your favorite rappers. Like real life, because he just says shit and makes it rhyme. Like y'all, everybody talks about how Eminem was phenomenal, but everybody talks about how Eminem can just throw shit together. Y'all don't understand that Bun B does this shit in his sleep.
Yeah. Yeah. So honorable mention. Honorable mention, Stunting Like My Daddy.
I was about to say Stunting Like My Daddy. Yeah. For you, I was like, I know that's got to be something I know you want to hear.
Yeah, it's a yeah and no, because you know my cutoff is 2004. So Stunting Like My Daddy was 2006, I want to say. So if they go with the cutoff of 2004, we're not going to hear it. But I don't think that they're going to think like me, because they're thinking to win. But you can't just kill us with Wayne. That's the problem. Like because we gonna get us as the audience is gonna be like, oh, another Wayne song. You know what I'm saying? So you can't kill us with Wayne.
But you
But
can't do that with Juvenile there. With
yeah,
Juvenile there, they could never do that because that was one thing that like
and
I
that's the
don't
thing
think
though.
people really understand that about Cash Money. Cash
Juvenile was a
Money got
star.
2 legitimate dope stars.
Yeah, but that's another thing too, because Juvenile was set up to be the star. Like Lil Wayne was the weak link back then. You know what I'm saying? When they first got their Universal deal, he was the weak link. And that's why I don't want to listen to nobody that was born after 1990 when we're talking about Cash fucking Money.
Yeah, because
Because
they don't
y'all don't
understand that
know.
whole thing. That whole dynamic was Juvenile was a star, BG was a gangster, Turk was the young and up. Shit is his whole album, Young and Coming.
Yeah.
But Turk wouldn't like Wayne. Wayne was the young weakest because he didn't cuss. He didn't, even though he was wilder than the rest of these niggas.
Mm-hmm.
I still gotta be 14.
Mm-hmm. Right. Right. And Masita didn't play. So, but yeah. And then my last honorable mention is I Miss My Dogs.
Damn, I miss my
My
dog.
dogs. Man, nice club I've been.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. So those are my honorable mentions with Cash Money. Now, No Limit. What I expect to hear from No Limit is, speaking of Bumby, you know, they was real tight. You know, UGK period was real tight with No Limit. So I expect to hear I Miss My Homies.
You got to.
Yeah. Let's see. Another one I expect to hear is How You Do That There.
Yeah.
I expect to hear Head and Shoulders.
You expect to hear Head and Shoulders?
I better hear Head and Shoulders.
I don't think
that was.
I don't think that's gonna happen, good.
But if we're being clear, Head and Shoulders was Back That Ass Up before Back That Ass Up.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely expect to hear Head and Shoulders. I better hear Head and Shoulders.
Do you think they can compete with each other?
No. You know, Down for My Niggas is one too. Like, let me get through my top 5 first. Let's see. What did I say? How You Do That There? I Miss My Homies. Down for My Niggas. Head and Shoulders. You know what? As far as Snoop is concerned, yeah, Bitch Please is a good one, but Lay Low.
Lay Low was good.
But
was Lay Low with Cash Money?
Lay Low was with No Limit.
I mean, excuse me. Yeah.
Yes, it was on
Lay Low. It was with No Limit.
It was with No Limit.
I thought that's when he. I thought that's when he started Top Dog.
Well, remember he did. I want to say he did either 2 or 3 albums with No Limit. It was The Game Is to Be Sold and Not Told. It was The Last Meal was one, and then No Limit, Top Dog. So those are the 3
Top Dog Records.
Well, no, because The Game Is to Be Sold, Not to Be Told was the first one. No Limit, Top Dog was the second one, and then The Last Meal was the third one. So Lay Low was on The Last Meal.
Okay, so I give him that because shit, I didn't even I thought Lay Low was when he was transitioning to his own thing, but
Bitch Please is on No Limit, Top Dog.
Okay.
And then Top Dollar with the gold fleet collar, dipping in my blue Impala DPG, Top Dollar with the gold fleet collar. That was on Game Is to Be Sold, Not Told. And Wolf motherfucker,
Bow wow wow, you
I mean, you say Wolf motherfucker.
Taking a left. I will say this. Snoop had like The Dogfather, like, and everything he did with Death Row was amazing. Never ever get that twisted. But he had some of the dopest songs ever when he went to No Limit Records. I'm talking about hands down. Even with Down for My Niggas on C Murder shit. Like,
yeah,
the verse that you got from Snoop was one of the dopest verses. And you know he had more verses. Master P was the one that told him, don't say that shit. Nigga, he would have had California in a frenzy. Because them South niggas took care of him, though.
Yeah.
Like, he was in a bind, Nate.
Yeah. And you know what's so wild is hearing the story, because he, like you said, he was in a bind. He needed money. You know, not no limit. Death Row was on the decline, and he went over to No Limit to do a verse for like $2,500. And this is the Snoop. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You know, Master P was like, let me holler at your player, because what are we doing here? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And that goes to his business acumen, you know. And on top of that, you know, Master P had the opportunity to sign Cash Money.
Yeah.
And he told Cash Money, like, yo, y'all are bigger than just being somebody that I signed. Y'all need to do this on your own. And they were mad at him for that, for him not signing them. But he was trying to set them up for greatness, which he did.
Shout out for Master P to see visions, because piggybacking off of what you said, it's like Snoop originally went up there to just get enough money to pay the mortgage. And P doubled that shit.
Yeah.
Like, just because of who Snoop is.
Right.
Like, just imagine. Like, this is the thing I want to put the interwebs in. And you know, we take lefts anyway, so, but it's whatever. Just imagine if you have made it and you accomplished yourself into something, and you like, hey, I want to get such and such whoever in here, and they be like, I'll do it for $1,000. But you know, I've made millions following your format. I'm gonna turn around and be like, he only want 1,000. Hey man, give him 100.
Yeah,
give him 100. Like, as if that's what they paying him over here, give him 100 so he can come over here and I can show him exactly what I'm doing right now, because that's the nigga that I wanted to be like.
Yeah. And check this out. He led a lot of people. He taught a lot of people, I should say, how to fish. So much so that, you know, Snoop owns Death Row. You know what I'm saying? Like, but unfortunately, this is not about his business. This is about his music. And therefore, my honorable mentions for No Limit. Here we go. I better hear Here We Go. I'm gonna be mad if I don't hear Here We Go.
Better hear it?
I better hear it.
I guess.
No Limit Soldiers. We know Limit Soldiers.
I get that.
I thought I told you. Yeah, definitely that. And you know, Mr. Ice Cream Man. I think that goes without saying.
And you think that's an honorable mention? That should be in there.
Well, no, I already put my 5 that I expect to hear. So I had to, but I expect to hear them other ones before I expect to hear Ice Cream Man. Cause you know what?
I think he should start it off with that, because nigga.
I mean, I agree.
Yeah,
I agree. But check this out.
Understood. Yeah.
Check this out. I know people that don't even know Mr. Ice Cream Man. and or our age.
Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly. It's literally what I said too.
Yeah, like get
Um,
the fuck out of here. Like what?
yeah. I'm
I'm
like, how
like,
do you
that
live
should be
your
what he
life?
walks out to.
I don't think he should walk out to it, because if he walks out to it, that means it's not gonna be part of the verses.
You right.
So
You
yeah,
right. You
don't
right.
think he should walk out to it. However, it is one of them ones where I don't think Cash Money has anything that can go up against it.
They don't.
Yeah.
They literally no, hold on. Nope. I'll take that lie back. The only thing that Cash Money can do if he comes out with Ice Cream Man is Mr. Cole, you a hoe. Mr. Cole, you a hoe. I'm finna, because that's gonna settle. Because like anytime they come up with anything with Mystical, listen, that nigga's in jail. He nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like we told y'all, we started off with telling y'all he ain't shit. Because UNLV, we gotta act like we can't act like UNLV ain't Cash Money.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I better hear Dragon from the River. You already know they gonna hit us with, like, this is my mentality if I was Cash Money. You already know they gonna hit us with a Mystical. Like in a verses, especially in front of a bunch of black folks. You know, say what you want, how you think pieces later, but let's just be real. We separate the person from the art.
Yep.
So we are expecting to hear Mystical songs, no matter how you think about him in real life, no matter what he has or has not done. We expect to hear Mystical songs.
You expect to hear it. Yeah.
So if I'm Cash Money, I am anticipating hearing a Mystical song. Because them was some two hard-ass albums that he put out on North Limit. Therefore, if they're going to hit us with a Mystical song, I'm going to hit them with Dragon from the River. I'm tell y'all that, and I'm gonna drive it like I'm Gucci Mane. You see what I'm saying? At that verses. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play that bitch like I was playing that one song against Homeboy that he killed. Like that's how I'm gonna treat it. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be ready for you like I'm Busy Bone, because you ugly motherfuckers ain't gonna be clowning me. You know what I'm saying?
So you have Dragon from the River, and I just got, oh, he wants some.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Mr. Cole, use a hole, Mr. Cole. Say
so I don't, because I was about to say, man, like,
yeah,
dude, I'm just like that right there. Ooh, even saying it out loud, it's like, because they can play that, and then they can go into juvenile shit, and they can trump. So, you know, that a lot of shit if they do that. Like if they go into,
think they should have Set It Off and Drag 'em from the River, or Drag 'em in the River? You think they should have both of those as one choice?
They could.
Like they absolutely could. However, me personally, I wouldn't do it. But I wouldn't play both songs, period. Like if I'm gonna play Drag 'em in the River, I'm not gonna play Set It Off. If I'm gonna play Set It Off, I'm not gonna play Drag 'em in the River. But a real Cash Money No Limit fan, if you play Drag 'em in the River, they winning off top. They winning that round.
So if No Limit plays Drag 'em in the River,
no, Cash Money. If Cash Money plays Drag 'em in the River,
Cash Money plays Drag 'em in the River, and then turns it into the juvenile shit. Yeah, I agree with you. That's a Thanos snap.
I mean, yeah and no, but the way I'm setting it up, if I was Cash Money, I'm playing that shit as soon as they play a Mystical song. So the blow is not gonna be hard if I mix it with Set It Off. You see what I'm saying? That's not gonna be a blow like that. But then what makes matters even worse is if I use that as a blow, even though Mystical was with us. Because Mystical did go over to Cash Money at one point.
Yeah.
So
it's one of those things where
but
you gotta.
he didn't have no hits when he was with Cash Money. So of course they're not gonna play none of Mystical stuff. So they gotta play UNLV. I mean, it is what it is. And then I just found this out not too long ago. I don't even think it was a year ago I found this out because one of the dudes that is in UNLV did a interview with Vlad, I want to say. That beef they had was not a real beef.
What?
Yeah. Like they kind of like constructed that beef.
Nah, like I'm not about to I'm not about to be or fall victim to that type of shit.
He
Like,
said it out his own mouth. I was
yeah,
shocked because what I heard was way worse. So
like no, like I'm not gonna fall victim to that. These niggas are just saying shit to, you know what I'm saying, to be relevant. Like, no, that shit was
I can only go about what it said.
yeah, I'm not about to do that. I'm gonna piggyback off. I'm only gonna say off what y'all said to each other. It is no way in the world that wasn't real beef.
You know?
There's no way in
And
the
that's what I'm
world that
saying.
wasn't
Like the
real
shit
beef.
I
We've
heard.
seen interviews with like and from Cash Money and other people from UNLV that they even brought up why that shit was mentioned.
Yeah.
And it was one of those things where Mystical has always been a freaky Jason ass nigga.
Yeah. No, that dude was saying that Mystical was in on it. He had heard the songs before they came out and everything. Like, yeah. I was shocked because what I had heard why they were beefing was way worse.
That's what I'm
Way
saying. I'm
worse.
like,
Yeah.
if you saying that, oh, that just fucked my childhood up. Because if you saying that, then you saying that y'all was condoning shit that Mystical was doing back then, he should have been locked up. Because it was I know I'm not bullshit. Motherfuckers was saying a lot of that beef came from this nigga Mystical was an extra nigga for real when it comes to bitches.
Yeah, that ain't what I heard. I heard what I heard was worse. But yeah, that's what the dude said. The dude said it was not a real beef. So yeah.
Then y'all was just agreeing to some whole shit.
Mm-hmm.
I always say, and it's one of those things I done told the interwebs that a million times. I guess that's the reason why I never became a rapper. Because I can't, I don't know if I got a level of autism, but I can't go with just bullshit and fuckery. I'm a lie, I'm a cheat, I'm a steal, I'm a do all this old extra shit. But what you know I cannot do is be lying about fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't do that shit. If motherfuckers been knowing me for years, Lindsay's been knowing me for years. We're actually family. She can attest to that. I can't lie over fuck shit.
Yeah.
I just can't do it. Like, I can't, it's just something in me that I just gotta say something. That's why I said I might gotta touch your autism. Because like most people like don't say shit. And I try to hold it in and I be like, nah, that fuck nigga said this.
Excuse me. I have something to say. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do that. Like, it's something in my body that just won't let me do that shit because nigga, if I'ma live on a lie, it's gonna be my lie. It ain't gonna be yours.
Yeah.
I can't live off your lie.
Agreed. There's one thing I do want to correct. On the last episode when we were talking about this Versuz. I
was about to mention that, but I'm glad you said that.
Yeah. It was said that, Young Bleed had passed away. He has not passed away. He's actually alive and well and doing shows still. So I did want to put that out there. Because we don't want to speak death on nobody. So
exactly.
Yeah, he is alive and well. But Yeah.
For
Hmm.
the individual that was saying that
Mhm.
wasn't or I ain't gonna say wasn't because that's past tense. He is not aware of that situation. Whatever he heard, whatever news he heard, or whatever he's getting from other people, is not him actually doing his due diligence. And that's no downplay to him. It's just what he heard, so he's gonna go off of what he heard.
Mhm. Yeah, which is what we all do to a certain degree,
Mm-hmm.
but we do want to correct that. So, yeah. There we go. So, yeah. That's what I expect. Um Other than that, this is going to be fun. This is my childhood outside of Bone, you know. It was a lot of No Limit, a lot of Cash Money,
Yeah.
So, yeah, we already did Bone, so now No Limit and Cash Money. Here we go. Ironically, I was just in New Orleans last week. It would have been great for this to have been in New Orleans, but it's not. So,
I think
where
this. Yeah, I think this is gonna be one of the dopest verses
mhm.
that has ever happened. I need to figure out how to watch. I don't have Apple TV, so I'm gonna figure it out.
Mhm.
I
Um
promise.
I'm sure you can get a free trial. And I'm sure it will be on Instagram live, so yeah. And I'm sure there's gonna be people that's gonna be live showing it on YouTube. There's gonna be plenty of avenues where you can watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try my best to watch it because I'm gonna feel like a kid in a candy store.
You
Like,
know, you know, and it's gonna be so great being on Twitter, watching so many people be like, "Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit!" Like I can't wait for those tweets. I
so
really
you,
can't.
so my thing is, and so this is my um fantasy, not
Hmm.
like it's gonna be reality, but I because I am a Cash Money like real fan.
Hmm.
Um, what what I think I want to hear the most, um, just because it's Manny Fresh. I don't think people really understood like Manny Fresh. I would never say and sit here and say he's lyrical. Never at all.
But
But
he's funny. He's funny.
he is dynamic,
Hmm.
and so he's so dynamic. I want to hear because before he left Cash Money, he produced an album, and that album, all of those interludes were Lil Wayne. I want at least one interlude from Lil Wayne from the Mind of Manny Fresh album. I don't think y'all understand how Lil Wayne was able to sell this album alone. Like, 'cause this album sold,
Hmm.
and it was because of the interludes that Lil Wayne was doing. Now, don't get it twisted. Manny Fresh had a dope album. If you
Hmm.
listen to this album, you'll love it. But the Wayne interludes were some of the most phenomenal verses you were ever gonna hear. I'm not bullshitting y'all.
Yeah.
For the interwebs.
Yeah.
If you don't believe me, go ahead and get download that album and listen to every interlude that Lil Wayne was doing, because Lil Wayne was going through that transition of becoming his own artist and then people respecting him as a man.
Yeah.
And so he was going in so fucking fiercely. And I think that's what made me a superior Lil Wayne fan.
Okay.
Dude, this nigga had some of the dopest fucking bars you have ever heard in your life.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm telling everybody to listen to this shit.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this nigga said some shit like, fresh off the tumbleweed, I'm tumble dryer. Like, what? Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah. Ashton Sanders is watching, and Ashton says it prepped us for the Wayne he became.
Mm-hmm. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, I'm not even gonna, because I can go for days on that shit.
Yeah.
On those interludes alone, how that shit was so like, and Manny kept on coming in like, Wayne, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, I want to be on some loving, cool, humble shit. Like, do your mama know you talking like this? Like, this is the type of shit that they was on.
Yeah.
And this shit was so dumb. I will tell anybody, man, listen to that shit and you're going to see the comic, but you also going to see the lyricism of what Lil Wayne was about to become. Yeah. Oh, man, this shit was amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, Wayne is one cultural phenomenon, you know. But yeah, that like I've been saying, they can't Lil Wayne us to death.
They can't Lil Wayne us to death, but
they can't Lil Wayne us to death.
Even one of those would be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not bullshitting you. Even one of those would be amazing.
Now, question. Do you think that they would do features?
Yeah, they're going to do features. I know they're going to do features. Both of them going to do features.
So, name one feature you think they're going to play. Or should play.
You know what? I'm totally at a blank at that, though. Just keeping it 100, I'm totally at a blank with that. I think that because I told you I'm a Cash Money fan, so I can't I can't say anything for Cash Money, or excuse me, I can't say anything for No Limit, but I can say like the only thing, and that's not even a feature. They was on that song. Is E40 Look At Me. Freezer burn platinum on my pinky.
Let's see. I can name two from each side. And not even a Lil Wayne feature, because you know Lil Wayne got 1,000,001. But from Cash Money side, I can name Down Bottom with Juvenile and Dragon. That was on the Rough Riders compilation. And I can name Hold You Down with the Bun B song with Baby on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was about, because I already mentioned the feature with Bun B.
Yeah. But it's featuring other people, but it's featuring Baby's on there. So that's two from Cash Money. The two from No Limit is Montel Jordan. That was a big hit. Let's ride all night. About it. Your love is about it, and I won't deny it. Yeah. Yeah. That was a hard
play
one.
That, don't play.
It was hard. It was hard though. And then
it was
other
hard
one,
then. It was a time. Yeah. That shit, that if you listen to it right now, you ain't gonna have the same vibe.
The beat go hard. The beat's gonna give you that vibe every time.
No, it ain't. Yeah, no, it ain't.
Yeah, well. Now,
Listen to it.
the lyrics
When we
maybe
get off, listen to it right now. No, it ain't.
the lyrics maybe not, but that beat still go hard. Now, the other one is Maya and Silk.
You still have this fascination for bullshit. No, it's not. No, the fuck it's not.
That was a hit.
It
Moving
was a time. They better not play that shit.
I'll be moving on.
That shit was trash.
Moving
Listen to
on.
it now, and it's trash.
Moving on.
Again, I'm so if nobody knows on the internet, if y'all haven't been listening to me, since we always talk about it, because we always bring this up, I'm not a Silk the Shocker fan. I'm not saying, listen, make your money how you make your money. I'm just not a fan.
You can be not a Silk fan. You can be that all day. I will give you that. But Silk had some hits. Ashton says, I keep thinking of No Limit features with Pimp C. Yeah, I miss my homies.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about a song that featured an artist from either Cash Money or No Limit. Not the other way around. Cash Money is going to have at least one E40 feature. No Limit can too. I said that's one of the songs I expect to hear is Here We Go. Here We Go is a mystical song featuring E40 and Be Legit.
One of the dopest tracks ever.
In life.
Here we go.
Right.
Listen, I can play that song to this day, and motherfuckers will be like, what is that?
Right.
Nigga, this is 20 years ago.
AINTNOLINIT. Nigga, we BOUTIT. Fonzarelli, give me the mic and let me get in the ass. And with the ice cream, man, we kicking ass. Wait for the fucking the drugs and the slang and the killing the grass. Pass the gas. Give me the weed. Smash the gas. We acting bad. We're looking for the niggas with the cookie. We already got the plastic bag. Nah. Our money don't stop being multiply. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
Man.
I better hear that song.
Now.
Yeah.
Even saying that. This is why I always be like, man, music is so dope to me. When Mystical said, we already found the bitches with the pink cookies, just looking for the plastic bag. I had no idea that he took that from LL Cool J until I really started getting into rap.
Really?
I swear to God.
Yeah. That was like his favorite rapper. He used to rap like him before he found his own before he found his own voice.
I never knew that. I swear to God, I never even knew what that was until I really started, because when I was in my zone of like, okay, I want to become a lyricist. That's when I found out about that. And I was like, oh shit. He took that. I never even knew LL had what pink cookies and plastic bags getting crushed by buildings. I never knew it until that song. And I was like, oh shit. Like, and that's when I start like piggybacking off of like really what hip hop culture is. I swear to God. Yeah. And I was like, oh, this shit is a whole like, you know, when your mama say, ain't nothing changing around the sun. I really realized that in hip hop, hearing that song.
Yep.
We already got the bitches with the pink cookies. We just looking for the plastic bag.
Yep.
Dude.
Yep. So Ashton says Mystical is locked up on some perv shit again. Yep, he's been there since 22.
Yep.
And this is his third time. This is the crazy part. So I already knew this was his third time or whatever, but I went and looked up some of the stuff because I was like, I wonder if the rumors is true in regards to that first one. And it was. But yeah, so he did the time for the first one, then he got locked up again, and he sat in jail until he made the $3 million bond just for the charges to get dropped.
Yep.
After, yeah, and he sat in jail for a really long time, and then he got arrested this last time in 22, and they still have not convicted him, but he's been sitting in jail this whole time. So then I also heard that they might be dropping the charges, and he might get out next year. But
you do way too much.
If that does not occur, he's probably gonna be in there for life with this last arrest. So yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing in the nutshell is not diminishing Cash Money or No Limit. Mystical. You're doing way too the fuck much, especially with women. Like we can argue about it, and the laws can argue about what you're doing. You're doing too much.
Whatever he's doing is too much.
Whatever you're doing too much. You can't keep hiding behind the law about you being a deviant when it comes to women. Like let's just keep it 100. Like let's just not sugarcoat this shit or be on no extra. Like even on one, I'll just talk about one of them. At the end of the day, for you to be like, hey, I caught her stealing money from me.
Hey, Bree.
When I caught her stealing money from me, the first thing I said was, instead of even calling the law or getting my lawyers involved, I said, well, if you suck everybody's dick in this room, you cool. Right. Like that.
And then this is the crazy part about that, because when I looked it up, I got the facts. It was $80,000 that she supposedly stole from him, and she was his hairstylist. There's not enough dick that you can suck that I am going to waive a $80,000 amount that you stole from me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What are we talking about?
What?
Like, I'm not getting no enjoyment by you sucking the DJ's dick.
Yeah, it was like him and 2 bodyguards, and then they recorded the shit.
And they recorded it.
Yeah, so she can go and say, well, this is what happened to me. They made me do this. And you can be like, oh, but she agreed to do it because of this. And the videotape is showing what she said. So yeah.
You're still wrong. You're still wrong.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, you're still wrong. Like I'm not condoning that shit.
Yeah. I'm never going to agree to somebody. Well, I don't have a dick to suck, but if I had a dick to suck, I'm never going to agree to somebody sucking my dick for an $80,000 amount that you stole from me. I'm sorry. That doesn't make any sense.
I just don't understand that shit at all. Like,
yeah.
Like, and I'm just like that right there. Like, to know that he actually did that, and he even talks about like, nah, that's how we settled it. Yeah, that right there shows me that you make bad decisions with bitches, my nigga. Like, it's like, and no downplay to no woman, but I'm saying, bitches, I'm saying in a nutshell, you just be doing the dumbest things because you don't understand that they'll turn around and they'll make themselves seem like the victim because they don't have to face any charges. But now you got to face charges.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what a bitch should do. A bitch should be like, what? And you be like, yeah, you just got to suck everybody's dick and we going to be cool. All right. And they'll agree to that. And then they'll turn around and be pull a Karen move on you and say you sexually assaulted her.
Yeah. And what is the video?
To it, and then the law will agree to it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
for one, you ain't supposed to be making no damn agreement like that. No way. Like an agreement like that in itself is not okay. So then on top of that, she's claiming one thing and you're claiming another. No, lock them up. Because that's stupid. No, run me my money.
Yeah. And that's your fault.
Yeah.
And it's and when I say this with the utmost respect for everybody in America. Sometimes a woman Because I'm not about to be that kind. I'm gonna play devil's advocate. Sometimes a woman will agree to certain things, especially when it comes to sexual interactions. Some women would agree to it. What they don't and what they don't agree to is the dick that you're bringing to the table. Like, because a lot of and I'm gonna be totally 100 when I say this.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of women don't be thinking like, okay, this nigga about to pull, or him and his man is about to pull a whole yard of dick out. Like, and so I'm being funny, but I'm being totally 100 with this. They thinking, oh, okay, this gonna be quick, fast, and gone. What you don't realize is sometimes most of us is gonna pull out some dick that you don't really think was supposed to be in there.
Yeah. So Bree is watching. She says that ain't a Karen move. She could have been scared, which is fair.
That's fair.
That's definitely fair. But yeah. She said, but again, she's team No Limit.
I ain't mad at you for being team No Limit, Bree.
Yeah, she's team No Limit. So yeah,
I'm Cash Money. I'm Cash Money affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll keep it a beam for everybody that is listening. The reason why I'm Cash Money affiliate is because No Limit had they run, and we love No Limit in this city. Like, don't get it twisted. In Kansas City, we love No Limit. But
yeah,
when No Limit was big, when my people was going in and out of state, they were sending me Cash Money shit.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm gonna always ride for my people. And so when my people was sending me this Cash Money shit, I was repping the shit out of Cash Money.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I talked about that last episode.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I'm excited. You know, definitely here for it. It's so wild because I have plans at 9:00. So I know it's not gonna be up. You know, Versuz be lasting 4 hours and shit. I know it's not gonna be over in 2. But
yeah, so
I'm gonna get my life up until my
No,
point.
you ain't.
How am I not gonna get my life?
No, you ain't. You gonna get caught up. You gonna get enamored. I'm gonna tell you now, because and then next podcast you gonna be like, damn, you was right. You gonna get enamored. You gonna be listening, and you gonna get caught up in the moment, and then you gonna push that shit the fuck back.
I can't, man. I can't. It's we're going to the game show room, and you know that's like scheduled. So we got to be there right on time. It's already paid for. We going. It is what it is. Cause yeah, and it was done before this announcement. Cause if I could change it, I would have. But yeah,
you fucked up.
Yeah,
you might as well just go ahead and send me the link so I can watch the shit.
I'm gonna see if I can get you set up because I think I got one more. I think I got room on my plan. So yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna watch that shit, and I'm gonna have my son right there, and I'm gonna know, like, okay, at this moment, he's gonna realize what it is to be me as a kid.
That's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah,
I know. It's going to be so much fun watching this shit because I know, like when we watched Bone versus 3-6, I had a whole watch party, and had it not been for my plans that were already made, I would have threw another watch party.
Dude,
but
that Bone shit, taking a left,
that
Bone shit was one of the best things I ever seen. Just because, and rest in peace to Gangsta Boo.
Yeah, her ass.
Real life, rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. But Gangsta Boo was so real But she said, man, you do this shit all the time, man. When you be fucked up, you off that bullshit right now.
Right.
Like,
he must ain't took his meds.
Off the meds, man. Like, dude, like, I really do respect the shit out of Gangsta Boo for saying that shit right then and there. Like, before they like went to that whole little interlude of just pushing the Versuz logo, like, nah, me and X was like, I mean, excuse me, not me and X. Gangsta Boo was really like, nah, man, you be on that bullshit, man. You high and you trip.
That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy.
I
Like, go to commercial. Go to commercial.
That. Like, goddamn, why would you fuck this shit up?
Go to commercial. We live. It ain't no commercial.
I love it because that shows you, like, they've been trying to put amends to this shit. But
they was like, we gonna get this shit figured the fuck out. Give us a minute. We gonna get this shit figured the fuck out. Yeah.
Like, this nigga crashes the fuck out of nowhere. And Gangsta Boo was like, I'm tired of this shit. Bitch, I do coke too. Like, what are you doing? Like, why are you fucking up the bag, bitch, nigga? Like, I respect her for that. I'm sorry.
She went off on that motherfucking mic. That mic didn't leave her
anybody can say whatever they want to say. Like, listen, I grew up in this. I grew up in that era, so I respect her for being that kind. Like, man, you tripping. Like, you fucking you do this shit all the time when you off your fucking meds. Like, they have done this before.
Yeah.
They've tried to make amends before, and this nigga just gets on one.
But you know, he did a live after, and he talked about his mentality, because he said he wasn't drunk like they was trying to portray him to be, or whatever, because you know that's his vice or whatever. But he said that his mentality was that it was a battle. So he was like, you know, they came up and they was shaking hands and shit. He was like, man, I walked away because I'm in battle mode. So yeah, and then they got to saying, you know, like, because they was singing Buddha Lovers, and they got the two-stepping and shit, trying to be funny and shit. Oh, so no, you ugly motherfuckers is not, because he was just like, he was on some, it's a battle. That's how we talk to each other in a battle, you know. But Juicy J is the real villain. Like, the TV villain is Busy Bone. The real life villain was Juicy J, because there is no world where you can tell a man to suck your dick.
That is true. I've said this. I've said this before.
Think it's supposed to be okay.
I said that. That's the only pass I give him, is because you can't tell a man to suck your dick. That's the only thing I give Busy Bone.
Yeah. So y'all lucky that's all he did was throw a water bottle in a mic. Like, y'all lucky that's all that happened.
Yeah, that's the only pass I give him. And he was like, man, suck my dick. Like, nah, you ain't about to do that.
No, because like you took it too far. You took it too far. So yeah, everybody want to blame Busy Bone. Yeah, whatever. He's the TV villain, sure. But the real villain is Juicy J.
But I will say this. This nigga took a left. And he took a left, and then this nigga took a left. But Busy took a left first.
Well, this is the thing. I'm not mad at Busy's left. You know, sometimes shit go left. Like, if we're gonna be dictating lefts in a versus battle, there was a lot of lefts in that battle between Mario and Omarion. There was a lot of lefts in that battle between the Locks and Dipset. There was a whole hell of a lot of lefts, which they are talking about to this day, between Jeezy and Gucci Mane. But nobody ever told another person to suck their dick. You know what I'm saying?
I will give you that.
Yeah.
I will give you that. But I will say this. As an individual, that seen a nigga take a left.
So Ashton says, when that yellow nigga called them ugly, I feel Juicy J was justified. Hey, he called him like he saw him.
I was about to say, hold on. I'm not gonna justify that because I'm just keeping it 100 and I'll just keep it real as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Busy calling Gangsta Boo, Juicy J, and every Project Pat and everybody else, he had legitimate reasons for him to say that. And it's not saying that I think light skin or blacks or black skin is you know what I'm saying. I ain't about to be on that.
Yeah, we not on no colorism shit or whatever, but let's
not
just
on no
keep it
colorism.
real.
But
yeah,
let's
let's just
keep
keep
it
it
100.
real. Yeah. 3 6 Mafia is some ugly motherfuckers. Like
yeah, I was about to say they're not nobody that nobody's fantasizing about. Nobody ain't nobody in the world finger banging to like, ooh, Juicy J is so fine. Ain't nobody finger banging to that shit.
The only one that was even remotely attractive was DJ Paul, like 30 years ago, not 2025 DJ Paul.
And that nigga had a cleft hand. Let's just keep it 100. Let's just keep it a beam. Let's keep it a beam right here. Oh, the only nigga that y'all would be like is a remote, like the bitch to go to. This nigga hand is not a hand, and that's no downplay to DJ Paul. DJ Paul has some of the best songs you have ever heard in your life.
Right. And he's
so I'm not downplaying that man at all.
Right.
I'm just saying when he said that, compared to his crew and their crew,
right,
he was not lying.
No, not at all. Because the ugly motherfucker in Bone is not ugly.
Like I don't even know what to say on that. The only thing I would say is compared to his crew and crew,
like
he was legitimate.
Right. I mean, he's calling them like he see him.
It's like, do you think a nigga is beating his dick out talking about, oh shit, Gangsta Boo? Fuck no. And she tried to make niggas do it. Niggas wasn't doing it. Rest in peace, Gangsta Boo.
Rest in peace.
But everybody knows what she was doing. Sex sells. And you seen what her album covers and what she was trying to, be out here like.
Yeah.
At one point, what it was doing. Nobody was jacking off to that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
she looked better when she got older. And she looked, to me, she looked better when she was clothed. And she looked better when she got older. But back then, when she was just trying to give us tits and ass and barely have anything left to the imagination, no.
Yeah, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Mm-mm.
That wasn't it. And again, my favorite saying, argue with your mama, don't argue with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, like, if anybody in these comments say Gangsta Boo was a sex symbol, I will pull up the shit that she was acting like a sex symbol too. And that wasn't it.
No.
That wasn't it.
No.
When he said that, Lindy's gonna say he was justified. I'm just saying, all right, compare his crew to their crew, and he has a legitimate way to say, y'all ugly motherfuckers. Right. Because I would do the same thing. Like, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the best looking thing in the world. But please, please.
Here you go. Yep. I was looking for
amongst a bunch of Memphis niggas, and I promise I'm gonna change the dynamic.
Like they know they made them like you before. This is
they're gonna be like, who was that? Yeah. I just know
this is Gangsta Boo, guys. This is what she was giving us. This is what she was giving us.
Yeah, listen, this is stud energy at its best. This is stud energy.
Yeah.
Like, and not even stud energy. This is actually like what it's like to have a botched transition.
Yeah. Now see
Sorry.
this picture, she's clothed and she looks 100% better. See, this is what I'm talking about.
See
She
what I'm
looks
saying?
100% better clothed. Yeah.
That person that you just showed, if you went on a date and they told you, I was born a man, you will believe it. But you'll be like, oh no, you actually, attractive.
All right,
Just saying,
we gonna get up off of the dead.
yeah.
Like
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
we gonna get up off of the dead. Rest in peace, the gangster vote.
And I'm not disrespecting Gangsta Boo when I say that. I'm just saying.
Right.
Gangsta Boo was not. Gangsta Boo was a beautiful woman because she had dope lyrics.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like 100%. Like let me not be on no extra because I'll be trying to be funny, but no, Gangsta Boo was one of the dope female artists that we had in our time. Like in my time as a kid and a teenager, Gangsta Boo was dope. 100%.
Yeah.
Did I think that I would jack off to Gangsta Boo? Fuck no. No, not at all. Not the fuck at all. But
Lord,
I would actually listen to her though, because she had bars.
yeah. She 100% had bars. 100%. But yeah. So we're gonna save the other top 5 for next episode. So I don't have any final thoughts. So Jerry's final thought, take it away.
Oh shit! I'm glad that you did that. Because my Jerry's final thought is this: we're going through a real transition with America now. I know we have talked about some things. I happen to read the Big Beautiful Bill. In that Big Beautiful Bill, it has some things that they wanted to, I guess, make the Commodores believe. But at the end of the day, the government is always going to be the government, and it's always going to be for the best interest of the rich. And I really want y'all to get that. And it's really for the rich. At one point, all of us as American citizens have to realize that we're second fiddle to what's going on with America. And I'm not telling you to move anywhere else because I love America. I promise. I just had a conversation with my girl the other day. I love America and I love everything that I experience as being an American citizen. At the same time, I realize those experiences that I've had that are enjoyable also puts other people in jeopardy. So we have to understand as American citizens, in order to make this a capital, and in order to make this something that's worth actually bragging about, we have to start caring about each other. Rich, middle class, and poor. We can't keep going off of, I'm good, so everybody else I don't want to hear about. We have these whole things about Karens and these people that care too much. You got to care too much. If a lot of us cared too much, then this would be a different situation. But we're dealing with people that don't care at all. And so when you know that, then you know you have to create the change. So let's all, in these futures, as these go on, in every diaspora, in every color, worry about what we're doing as a people in every diaspora, in every color, and what we can do to make it better in every diaspora, in every color, instead of worrying about what the government's doing. Because the government in every color, in every diaspora, is not worried about you. And as always, take care of yourself and others.
Well, as always, thank you for Jerry's final thought. And this is episode 179 of the Ish We Talk, and we will see you guys for episode 180. Bye.
Exactly.